can you
don't let them leave.
please unlock the door?
Give me, why is going
Give
on
us our
here?
stuff. Please unlock the door. Please unlock the door. Unlock the door. We're trying to unlock the door. Unlock the door.
This is Ultra Easy.
What's up, friends? Welcome back to the channel. Just wanted to talk about this story that I heard this morning or this afternoon. It involves Project Veritas. Now, this is, as you can see, there's a lot of drama there in the opening, but this involves a few different things. Like it's kind of funny seeing people freak out, but it also involves a lot of shenanigans, if you want to say, going on over at Pfizer. And I don't know if I should be saying the word Pfizer like differently so YouTube doesn't pick up on it. So I'm going to try to do my best to get through this video without breaking any of their restrictions or whatever they got going on these days. But if you guys have never heard of Project Veritas, you guys should give them a follow. They're actually a really good, I guess they're like a investigation sort of deal. They're like the sort of the journalism that we're not getting anymore, right? Nowadays, everything you see on TV is all propaganda, and these guys are actually out there trying to find the truth about things. So I really, really like them. The owner, his name is James O'Keefe. He's the host as well. So I guess a little background on the story, and I will play snippets throughout this video here so you guys can see. But I'm not going to play the full video because it's really long, but I will link it down below. I'll probably link it to Twitter. Twitter's probably the fastest way to look at it. So Project Veritas, what they do is they tend to go on undercover dates. So I think I even heard in one of their videos that they get their people, I guess they have very attractive women and men and gay men and all this stuff, because I think that the gentleman in the video is gay. But they get attractive people of all walks. They work for their company, and they will go on, I think, like Tinder and Bumble and all these different apps, and they'll get dates with these people. I don't know how it works. I mean, what are the odds that you're going to match with somebody who works at Pfizer? Because they've done this with other videos as well, and they've happened to match with people who work at like big corporations, and they end up confronting them on it. Anyway, but they confronted this guy. His name's Jordan Tristan Walker, and this is a really long title that he has, so bear with me. But he's a director, worldwide R&D, strategic operations, and mRNA scientific planning for Pfizer. So that's a long title. You'll see it in the video again here in a minute. But
Pfizer ultimately is thinking about mutating COVID?
Well, that is not what we say to the public. No, don't tell anyone this. You probably shouldn't tell anyone. You probably shouldn't tell anyone. Okay? We're exploring, like, now, you know how the virus keeps mutating?
Yeah.
Well, one of the things we're exploring is, like, why don't we just mutate it ourselves so we could create undeveloped develop new vaccines, right? So we have to do that. If we're going to do that, though, there's a risk of, like, as you could imagine, no one wants to be having a pharma company mutating viruses. You have to be, like, very controlled to make sure that this virus that you mutate doesn't create something that, like, you know, it goes everywhere.
Something crazy.
Is the way that the virus started in Wuhan. To be honest, like it makes no sense if this virus popped out of nowhere. Like,
yeah, I know.
But he pretty much said that they're going to try to mutate the virus so they can create more shots to cure the people, pretty much for profit, to keep this thing going. They want to keep people sick. I'm not sure. I think that's called Munchausen's disease. You guys can Google that, but I want to say that's kind of like Munchausen's. Yeah, so he went on a date with this person. He revealed that. Now, he also talked about a couple of other things on his first date, and he said he talked about something called directed evolution, which I guess that's like trending today on Twitter, I think. But
it sounds like gain of function to me.
I don't know. It's a little bit different. I think it's different. It's like it's definitely not gain of function.
It sounds like it is. I mean, it's okay.
No, directed evolution is very different. Well, you're not supposed to do gain of function research with the viruses. Like,
yeah,
they recommend not. But you do like these like selected directional mutations to try to see if you can make more potent.
Yeah.
So there is research ongoing about that. I don't know how that's gonna work. There not be any more outbreaks because, like, Jesus Christ.
But he talked about you know, how, I don't know, he just talked about how they just, you know, how mutating the virus and keeping people sick was good for business, but bad for the people. And again, I'll show all this in the video, but
It's a revolving door for all government officials. It's pretty good for the industry, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's bad for everyone else in America.
Why is it bad for everybody else?
Because if the regulators who have to approve our drugs know that once they stop being regulated, they want to go work for the company, they're not going to be as hard for the company. They're doing their job.
A lot going on with Pfizer right now, and you could tell by the guy's reaction that he did not want to be exposed. And I got to be honest with you, when he goes and confronts him, when James O'Keefe goes and confronts Tristan Walker, he freaks out because he does say in his defense, he says that he was just trying to impress his date by just saying a bunch of stuff. Got to be honest with you, he kept saying that, I think, I hope I'm not being recorded. So I mean, if you think you're being recorded, why say all these things? If you're trying to impress somebody, right? But again, anyway, I just wanted to share the video because the guy freaks out, and I will show you the highlights that I got. But
Hey there, is this seat taken? You work for Pfizer. My question for you is, why does Pfizer want to hide from the public the fact that they're mutating the COVID viruses?
Is this real life? I'm literally a liar. I was trying to
your
impress a person on a date
What's your
by
position?
lying.
Please don't touch me. Well, this is not. By the way,
Why are you doing
don't
this?
tell anybody.
To someone who's just working at a company to literally help the public. You f***ed up. You really did. Please bring the cops as soon as possible. I'm really very unsafe.
Can you please unlock your door?
No, don't let them leave.
Please unlock the door.
Give me, what is going
give
on
us our
here?
stuff.
How's that?
Please unlock. Please unlock the door. Please unlock the door. Unlock the door. The door. We're trying to unlock the door. Unlock the door.
I really pray to God that there's nothing like that going on. Growing up my entire life, up until about 2 years ago, if you can believe that, I really thought that these people, is it the Hippocratic Oath or one of those things? I really thought that they just had I thought that the medical community had an obligation to help human beings, period. I really thought that, just like police officers and people who are in power, people who are in positions of authority, I really thought that it was their job to protect us, and that they would always do the right thing. I was pretty naive. I'm not gonna lie. I not as much anymore, but I was really naive and just assumed that you're just gonna do a good job. Man, the corruption that I've seen over the last 2 years has been eye-opening, and it's blown my mind, the corruption that's been going on. This may open the door to more things that Pfizer and all these other big pharma companies have been up to. But again, I don't know. I'm going to guess by the reaction of this guy that what he said and what they exposed is the truth. Project Veritas, if you don't know, I think it's Latin for Project Truth, and so that's what they go after. But again, the video is concerning, but it's also kind of funny to see the guy freak out. I mean, the guy loses his mind. Again, I will link the full video down in the description below. But guys, what are your thoughts on this whole directed evolution thing that he's talking about, which is another term for gain of function? That, he's over here talking about that they know about what's going on with that, and they know that they can, like, they're tweaking with Mother Nature, and they're tweaking with these bioweapons and stuff like that. And what do you think about Jordan saying that they're going to mutate the virus on their own? What do you guys think about that? I mean, is that, should the guy be arrested for even just saying something like that? You guys let me know down in the comments what your thoughts are on this entire story. And honestly, I think that his reaction really does show guilt. But again, we'll see what happens with this whole story. I just wanted to come on here and show you guys that. I will link it down in the description again so you guys can watch the full video. But yeah, guys, thank you guys again for subscribing. I've gotten some more subscribers, guys. So welcome. Thank you for jumping on the rocket ship. Please subscribe to this channel and turn on those likes or turn on those notifications. And do like this video because I want to be able to share these videos with everybody, your friends and your family and stuff like that, and help this grow this channel. And we'll see if we can do something special here. But by just telling these stories and telling the truth and putting it out there for the world to see, guys. But thank you guys so much. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, Ultra Izzy. And like I always say, guys, stay fearless and stay free. I'll see you guys on the next one.